And a very happy Thursday to you. And how about these two demis and that one grand? And this beautiful Thursday, here we go. Minding your allongés and all of that fun stuff. Here we go. And careful with that elbow under your hip vertebra, sign 5. And relax when you're ready. Here we go. To the other side. And relax when you're ready. Okay. Let's go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and point and close. 1 and 2, 3 and out and in and out and point and close. 1 and heel, 1 and open and half point back in, back out. stretch and close. Let's go flex and a half and a four. Flex and a half and a four. Plie and heel up and down. Heel up, half point out, half point in, half point out. Point your close. Close. The same to the side and to the front. Flex inside, back, outside, side. Roll through in first. And there we are. And here we go. Heel over toes, feel your arch. One and two. And open. And point. That's it. Close. And one. And relax when you are ready. Okay, here we go. Left side, please. And relax when you're ready. Good. Okay. From first, front and the side and the side and the back and the front and the side and the side and the back and the front and the side and the side and the back. First and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. Simple. Back and the side, side and the front. So you're literally painting a full cross on the floor and the back. Side and the front and the 1 and the 2 and plie, soutenu. Front, side, side, back. A complete cross 3 times in a row. Always changing legs. Then 4 to first. So really see it graphically.
But does it reverse?
Yes, it does.
Time?
No, it starts the same way. It starts the same way 3 times over. Then you have your 4 to first. Then you're reversing
Right.
for that. I'm trying to be nice-ish. Okay, here we go. And front, side, side, and back. Always changing
With the
legs.
same leg.
Always changing legs. Outside, front, inside, side, outside, side, inside, back.
Okay.
That is why I said ish. Okay, here we go. And first, 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 first. There we go. One more time. Same thing. 4. Okay. You just gave me an idea. That was the plan. Okay, since you want to. Front and the side and the side and the back and the front and the side and the back. Back and the side and the side and the front and the back and the side and the front. Front and the side and the back and the side. Back and the side and the front and the side. Front and the side and the back and the side. Plié, soutenu, other side. Front and the back and the side and the side. Front and the side and the back with plié. Back and the side and the side and the front, encore, same leg, plié. 4 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 inside and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 outside and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 plié, soutenu, other side. So we're starting, yes, with the same pattern that we just had. All you need to figure out is when to change or not change your fifth position with your à la seconde tendus. Front, side, side, back, as we just did. Changing legs each time.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
When,
Then 3 encore with the same leg, outside. Reverse that, since you want to. Back and the side and the side and the front. Tendu back and the side and the front, plié. Outside starts 4. Inside 4. Outside 4, plié and soutenu.
side, back, front.
No. Front, side, side, back. Outside, front, side, back, plié.
Oh, I forgot that part. Okay.
Yeah, there's an insert. There is an insert with the same leg. Then you reverse.
So that's twice, and then the 3, the 4, and then
Then
the 4.
the 4 on the inside and the other 4 on the outside before you soutenu to the other side.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Plié. That's it. 1. 4. 4. 4. Here we go. Now. Excellent. Good.
It's harder than it looked.
Huh?
That was harder than it looked.
Yes, I know. Let's get dyslexic. 1 and the 2 and the 3. 1 and the 2 and the 3. Hold on. Yeah, let's not change this time fifth positions, all right? 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. 1 and the 2 and the 3. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. 1 and the 2, 3 and the 4. 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. 3, same leg, same pattern we just had. Front, side, side, back. 3, same leg, back, side, side, front. 1, 2, 3, switch 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Balance bar 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7. Just stay right there. Kind of the same thing, but not quite. This time, don't change your à la seconde dégagés in that full encore with changing legs. These 4 dégagés. So keep it in the same fifth. Making sense? Front, side, back, and now you no. You're starting with the outside again. Front, side, back, then it goes back.
Oh, it starts with the same leg. Then.
Yes, back, side, side. But no, you're not changing you're not changing fifths in à la seconde because it's still back, side, side, front. That has not changed. So don't change your fifths at all in your à la seconde dégagés. So your first encore with changing legs is back, side, side, front. 2, 3. Now go back, side, side, front. There we go. Now you can reverse.
No changes. Okay.
Exactly. Back, side, front. Same thing. Front, side, side, back.
Okay.
3 on the inside. Without stopping, go immediately to the inside. 2 more on the outside, front and side. That is 7, 8 balance bars for the rest of the phrase. Close your fifth. You're ready for the reverse. Back, side, front, front, side, side, back. Then it's a triple change. Triple outside, triple inside, 2 more on the outside before balance bars. Then stay 45 degrees to the front. Mm-hmm. 3, 3, 2. Balance bars. Yep. Okay. And here we go. Quick toes, noses, and toes. And fingertips. Here we go. 1. And 1. 3, 3, 2. Balance bars. Degrees to the front in the end. And relax. Okay, here we go to the other side. And relax when you're ready. Very good. All right. Oh, we have to do this one again. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and cheval and the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and cheval. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and cheval and cheval and cheval and cheval. 1 and the 2 and the 3 inside cheval. 1 and the 2 and the 3 inside cheval. Passé and flat, stay. Close fifth, 2 reverse. 1, 2, 3, inside cheval. 1, 2, 3, inside cheval. Inside dégagé, 1, 2, 3, 4 chevals en croix outside. Start it over. 1 and the 2 and the 3 inside. 1 and the 2 and the 3 inside. Passé relevé, stay right there. That's all it is. Three dégagés, 1 cheval, 3 dégagés, 1 cheval to the back. Inside, 3 dégagés, 2 fifth, 1 cheval en croix outside. Passé. Then again, 3 dégagés, cheval, 3 dégagés, cheval, passé flat. Before you reverse the horse noodle.
Cheval, 1, 2, 3, cheval, 1, 2. Now, does this one close back or front?
Of course, in the front. It came from the back. 4 of them. Back side, front side. Start over. 3 and 1. Passé flat. That is that is the end of your first sequence before you reverse it. Okay, careful with your fingertips. Could be slightly complicated. And here we go. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Passé. Close. Close your little finger. And relax when you're ready. Now let's do the un-Russianized version. Yes, all of these 3 dégagés do get the port de bras on the or on the down instead of just doing that. Let's see if we can add that back in. Okay, here we go. Left side, please. Keep going. Here we go. And 4 and the 3 and the 2 and the 1 and 1. That's irrelevant. And relax when you're ready. Well, you caught yourself. I know. Can't be nice all the time. Let's go 1 and plié and side plié, straight to coupé to passé relevé. Port de bras forward and 2 and 3, temps-lié, up and over back. Temps-lié. Rond de jambes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Reverse circular port de bras since rear and fifth back. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Back plié, attitude and side plié, straight, coupé, passé and stay. We are going port de bras to the bar, 2 and 3 and 4, away and 6 and 7 and 8. On the dawn, 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Circle the port de bras into your stretch. So the first time you start with the port de bras forward out of your passé balance. The second time you're going sideways to the bar, just be aware of that. 45, plié attitude, demi-rond, plié straight, 2 coupé passé balance all the way up to 8. Open it on 1 for your port-de-bras forward, temps-lié up and over back, temps-lié. 8 rond de jambes, circular port-de-bras. In your reverse, back plié attitude, side plié straight, coupé passé balance, stay until 8. Open it à la seconde to go to the bras. Then temps-lié away from the bar, one more temps-lié before your rond de jambes en dedans, into your 5th and circular port-de-bras to the bar.
Okay.
Okay. And here we go. Plié straight this time, to your coupé, to your passé and stay. All the way until 8. Open it, port-de-bras, melt right into it. And one more temps-lié. Rond de jambes and over. Keep your waist nice and long. Keep that 5th super tight. Brush 45 nice and square. Now open it to the side. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. Into your stretch. Yeah, be aware your placement is slightly different in your balance before you open to the front versus before you open to the side. Just be aware of that. The arc it's not very much, but it needs to be felt slightly different. One going forward, the other one going sideways into your port-de-bras.
So
as you're there, be aware that you're opening it either to the front or to the side. So either you're going, it's a slight arc forward for you to go forward into your port-de-bras, or you're going sideways, like when we do temps-liés out of our passé balances. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of being conscious of it. Or as I say, cognizant of it. All right, here we go.
flex from the passé, and when it's going to à la seconde, it's just doing that.
Yes,
It's
but
just moving and stretching the leg.
yes, but your center still moves like as if you were doing a temps-lié into your second. That is a different way
So
I like you to
here,
feel. So they're away from your standing leg exactly, so you actually can control the descent of your heel rather than crushing down. Is that making sense?
in other words, don't be too much on the
Yes,
support.
the usual, exactly. So
Okay,
your
all
balance
right,
feels different when you have to open your leg to the front than when you have to open your leg to the side, or when you have to
right.
open your leg to the back.
Okay.
Thank you. I just didn't know what to do with frappes. Now I do. One and the two and the three close fifth, coupe, relevé, open front. One and the two and the three close your fifth, plié, coupe, open side. One and the two and the three and the fifth, coupe, relevé, open back. One double front, one double side, one double back, close your fifth. Three frappes, three close, four relevé, open back. So make sure it slightly pulls you backward. One and the two and the three plié, à la seconde, open side. One and the two and the three and the four, it pulls you slightly forward, you coupe. One double back, one double side, one double front, plié, soutenu. Okay, now let's just stay on this side. The tune is short. And here we go. Plié, up, feel your balance, forward. One, plié, go. And up. Close. Here we go. One. Here we go to the other side. And okay, let's be logical. Fondu to the front, plié, half turn, open front, relevé lent. Fondu to the back, plié, half turn, open back, relevé lent. Fondu to the side, plié, full turn, plié, relevé lent. Two passé, développé to the front, two passé, arabesque. Pas de bourrée, soutenu. Fondu front, close fifth, half turn and coupe. Feel that same placement so you can open front. From there, relevé lent. Fondu to the back, close your fifth, half turn on the dent, open to the back portière, relevé lent. Fondu to the side, plié fifth, full turn on the or open it to the side, relevé lent. From there to passé to développé front, passé, développé back, pas de bourrée and soutenu. So we are still addressing the same thing.
But so it finishes in plie, and
Yeah, and then relevé lent and close fifth.
They both stretch.
Yes, correct. Then you reverse it on the other side. So you have fondu back, close fifth, half turn on the dent, open it to the back. With that same placement, it pulls you slightly backward before you releve long and close. The same to the side, plié, ende or open à la seconde par terre. Releve long, and one folded into passé to develop your front. Through passé to arabesque, to pas de bourrée and soutenu to the other side.
After the arabesque, it goes
Pas de bourrée.
from
the arabesque as close, pas de bourrée, soutenu, left.
Does that mean it starts to the back on the left?
No. If you're closing your right foot back, you would go away from the bar. That is why we have a pas de bourrée, so your soutenu goes to the bar. Since your outside leg is up into the air. Are you finding yourself on the wrong side?
Well, so it goes here to here.
Yes, and pas de bourrée.
Oh, so
yes, duh.
I was thinking went this
No,
way.
no. It's not a pas de bourrée onto now. It's just a pas de bourrée to get into fifth front for a soutenu to the other side.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Beautifully articulated fondus. Easy half turns, just feel the placement. Each half turn wants to feel slightly different depending on where your foot opens next. Close fifth and over. Easy. Releve long. There we go. To the back and one. Releve long. Feel both legs, strong back, easy chest and shoulders. Feel your heel forward, knee back. Into your passing. Develop your front. Feel your attitude on your way back. Don't forget to breathe. Use your pliés as a relax and exhale.
So is the fact that I wasn't quite doing it, is that why I kept inching toward the bar?
I believe so. That would be logical.
Okay.
But no worries. We have a whole center. However, before we do, 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6, 1 to the back, 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6, 1 to the front. 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4, no, 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6, 7 and 8, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6 and a close. 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6 inside front. Side and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6 inside back. With changing legs, 1, side, front, cloche and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6. Stay in attitude. Find your balance there. So you're just brushing it through your last cloche, becomes a balance and attitude. We'll go to the left afterward. 3 front, 1 back, 3 side, 1 front. Inside, back, inside, front, outside, side, inside, back, cloches. Reverse. Last cloche becomes an attitude balance to the front. Okay. And here we go. Toes, light legs, away from the center. One with changing legs. Cloches and one. Attitude front. Thank you. Knee down, heel up. Make sure it's not too high so you can control it. And technically you want to treat it like a tombé forward. Yeah, so that last cloche just goes right up to that Valerie. Here we go. Could be a little less muscle intense if you would let your toes do their work. And if you would complètement away from your center instead of slightly, ever so slightly into your center. You know what I mean? Okay, here we go. Left side, please. All right, time for a nice stretch before we come to the center. Okay. Are we ready for bigger and greater things?
I'm absolutely drenched already.
Wow. Maybe I should open this spa.
Yeah.
1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 coupe plié. Step onto it. So this is not a temps-lié, it's like a piqué and flat. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 coupe plié. Step onto it. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 coupe plié. Step onto it. Let me think. Forward and back and plié. En dedans. No. Forward and back plié en dehors. Open front, step up, step onto it. And a pas de bourrée. There we go, to the other side. 4 to the front. Coupe to effacé. Step onto it and close. 4 to the back and the 3 and the 4. Coupe, stay where you are to effacé. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. Coupe plié to écarté front. Forward and back plié. Back foot goes en dehors. To croisé front. Step onto it. Pas de bourrée. So just close back and pas de bourrée to the other side. Mm-hmm. Are we good to mark this?
Yeah.
And once again, this is all about feeling your weight different in each of these coupes, depending on which direction you're opening your leg. Yeah, so anticipate slightly going forward, sideways, or backward into these openings. Step onto it. Back. 3, 4. Coupe, open back. Step onto it. Side. Coupe, plié, side. Step onto it. Equity front. Forward. Back. Plié. Back foot goes to croisé. Step onto it and pas de bourrée straight.
Oh, it's not en tournant.
No, it's not en tournant. It's just straight. Just sideways through en face to the other side. So without
after each.
Yeah. Do not bend your knee when you step onto it.
Close or stay open?
No, it closes.
Okay.
Yeah, it closes each time. So this is kind of a very sneaky temps-lié thing. Just saying. Russian temps-lié thing. So no bending of knees when you're stepping onto your legs. Here we go. That's it. Careful with your weight. Anticipate where you are going next. Yeah, careful. Yeah, place yourself already with your coupe. It needs to travel to where you're going next. That was just our warm-up.
Well, so does the coupe already change direction?
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't doing that.
But you will now. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 on the or, open, step onto it. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 on the don, open to the other corner. Open to the other corner. I'm changing the setup slightly.
Uh-oh.
Step onto it. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 on the or to écarté back. Forward and back and the plié, the rest stays the same. On the or again, pas de bruit. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 on the or, open front, step onto it. So we're going to the FSA as we just did. From your FSA, however, your on the don takes you back to croisé. Yep, step onto it. Open back, step onto it. Switch leg. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. On the or to écarté back. Step onto it. Chassé forward and back, close your fifth. Plié. On the or, open croisé. No. Open croisé, step onto it. Then pas de bruit. It's not a tombé. There's not a single tombé inside. Just careful.
But I got turned around because of the change.
Uh-huh. You want to go through it one more
The
time?
first one is here.
Yep.
The second one is
croisé. You're doing exactly the right thing. Yep. That's where you want to finish up. And step onto it. Close. Now you're going écarté front. Front foot goes to, opens to écarté back. Yep, step onto it. Chassés. And the rest stays the same. Back foot goes first. Okay, here we go. As you're turning, you already want to anticipate the direction of your landing and place your weight accordingly. Here we go. Open écarté back. Step onto it. Hey, alright, not bad.
a little directionally challenged.
That's alright, but not such a bad one after a long weekend. I'm kidding. One and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Yes, I think. No, I'm wrong. 1 and 2 and 3 and close. Vertebra forward. 6, 7. Écarté back and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 to plié. I'm sorry, my bad. Step onto it. 6 and 7. Close your fifth. Plié on the or to coupe. To piqué attitude. Failli category. Antonin. 1 and 2. Plié. Passé. Piqué and flat to arabesque. Through your passé to écarté back, close your fifth, vertebra forward, 7 and 8. Écarté back and 2 to plié. Step onto it, piqué à la seconde, close fifth. Plié, en dehors, plié effacé, attitude, failli, pas de bruit, maintenant. So a little bit more of the same idea. Keep it still in coupe. For that little on the or turn that opens to the front, straight into your piqué attitude. Are we good to mark this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
Yep.
here. Now, when the arabesque comes.
After the arabesque comes your écarté back. We are going front, back, side, side this time, instead of front, side, side, back. I just noticed that, just as on a side note. So after your FSA, you're stepping to piqué arabesque. Then you change it to écarté back.
Right.
Feel it like a rond, close fifth back for a vertebra forward. Since
that's what I was missing.
Right, just a little rest step there. In between, before you change leg for your écarté back, close fifth, en dehors to effacé parterre, piqué attitude, failli and pas de bruit, Antonin. From effacé front to piqué arabesque, to écarté back, to vertebra forward.
The first écarté back, does it just close in fifth before
it does? Yes, you're absolutely correct. The second one is a plié écarté back, to step onto it like a piqué and flat, to écarté front, before you close your fifth, and have your en dehors turn. Okay. And here we go. Keep your rib cage engaged. And 1, and open. That's it. Keep it nice and strong in your chest. Feel that strong equity back. Careful not to throw yourself. And relax. Yeah, not bad. There's no reason to throw yourself into these turns.
Gosh.
Yeah, this is not an easy one. Also known as pushing the envelope just a tad. But not bad at all. Perfect. Balancez forward and back and chassé, plié, pirouette, tombé, forward. Close fifth. Forward and back chassé, forward, plié, pirouette, tombé, sideways. Close fifth. Forward and back and side and chassé and plié, pirouette, tombé, back. Plié and relevé, tombé, pas de bourrée, and relevé, tombé, pas de bourrée. You're on the other side. Forward and back and chassé, plié, pirouette, enlevé or tombé, croisé forward.
Oh.
Close fifth. Same thing again. Forward and back. Chassé, plié, pirouette, tombé, écarté back. Close fifth. Et tombé, écarté back. Yep. Close fifth front. Other foot is in front, so your balance starts the other way. Forward and back, one to the side, one more chassé, plié, pirouette, tombé, back. Close fifth, relevé, effacé, tombé, pas de bourrée. Do the same on the other side. So we're taking that whole weight thing to a slightly different level here.
Are these in coupe or in passé?
These are regular pirouettes.
Okay.
In passé, with your arms in third, however, because it makes it a little bit easier to feel your opposite arm and manipulate yourself into these different positions. Are we good to mark this?
Yeah.
Okay. Of course that doesn't work. Let me find something a little faster. Well, that wouldn't be it. I think that works better. right, let's see if this works. I guess that works a little bit better. Okay. Chassé plié, turn, land, forward, back. Chassé plié, land, forward, back, side. Chassé plié up, bend back, plié up, and forward 1 and 2. Chassé plié, turn, tombé, croisé, back. Chassé plié, tombé, écarté, forward, back, side. Chassé plié, on the board, go back, fifth up, fifth up. Oh, you tripped out by that croisé landing.
Yeah, I'm lost on the directions. So the first one's going to go
Croisé front, so you're landing in the other corner.
croisé front here.
But you're tombing onto it. You're not opening it to the front. It's a full tombé, correct. Now all you have to do is close back, start over. Forward and back again. No, forward and back. It's forward and back, not side to side. Careful. There. Back. Chassé forward. Yep. You're already there.
Way.
Yeah, it's exactly the same, correct. Now this one lands in écarté back. It tombes to écarté. There, yes, correct. Close fifth front. Now balancez forward and back with the other foot, because that's what is in front. One more to the side, so you can chassé back to the same corner. There. Now this one tombes back. Tombé back. That's right, close fifth. Développé effacé. Tombé pas de bourrée. And the same on the other side. Now you're on the left.
So the first one is here.
This, But remember, these balances are forward and back, not sideways. Careful. The second one lands sideways. It's a front side back combination. Close. Forward and back. One more, that's right, to get to the other side. Now you're tombéing backward.
Oh.
No, you're right. Yeah. Tombé back. From there, close fifth, and you have your two tombé pas de bourrées. Or relevé, développé tombé pas de bourrées, should I say.
I'm all messed up.
You're always preparing in the same corner, regardless of what you're coming to. Yep. You're doing exactly the right thing. Just be logical. One more to the side en face. That is why the third balance here exists. So you actually can go again to your right side. Tombé back. Right. And relevé tombé. And relevé tombé on the other side. Yes, no, maybe.
Maybe.
And if you could do these pirouettes just the way you marked them, then we are kind of there. All right, here we go. Just close your fifth. Just close. Panic, there we go. You're in the wrong corner. Yep. And you're making it much harder on yourself than you have to. There is no piqué, parterre, or anything. It tombes onto your passé foot and the other one closes in fifth. That's all there is to it. There is no temps-lié involved. No Russian temps-lié involved. We've been there, done that. This is a slightly different kettle of fish.
So it just lands, comes back in.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't land there. You're falling.
Lands, and then
No,
it goes back out of it.
no, you're falling onto it. You're not landing with your foot
Oh,
sticking
I
out
see
to the
what you mean.
front. Yep, you're sticking. You're landing with your foot sticking out to the back the first time after your tombé forward. You're always falling onto your passive foot. These are all tombés.
Okay.
Okay?
I have to think about this side.
Okay, do. And always feel a diagonal forward and back in your balances. There's only one balance that goes en face, and that is the last one. And just close. Yeah, close with front. Be very logical about it. That gets you to the other side, correct. That is how you have that one more balance here to the side. And that tombé is back. Yep, close fifth and go on with your two tombé pas de bourrées. Okay, here we go. And tombé. Tombé. You're not tombéing yet. Let's see if you can tombé now. That's more like it. It's a tombé.
Coordination.
I know, because you've been doing so much temps-lié stuff today. However, the placement of your center is actually absolutely correct. The only thing you're doing wrong is you're not falling right into it. But can you feel that slight difference that each pirouette actually pulls you in a different place?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That is what this is all about. Would you like to have that one more time?
Yeah, I
Okay.
still have to.
Yeah. All you have to do is hold on to your passé a little longer. Remember, you want to fall onto your passé, so to speak. I don't mean that completely literally, but almost literally. So you have to hold on to that passé a little longer until you have to put your landing gear out. Right, and just close fifth. It's much simpler than you think. You're falling forward, you close your back foot, and fifth, you're ready to go on with life.
Okay.
Okay? Here we go. One more time. That's it. One. And over. And make sure it's a tombé, not just a melt through there in the end. Okay. And just for the record, show me one developer FSC that actually tombés onto the front foot. Just for the record. Thank you. Okay. Instead of that melty, throughy thingy, which actually goes back to our Russian temps-lié.
Yeah.
Okay, just incidentally.
I'm going to have to be careful with jumping. I have to be careful with jumping today.
How about just one?
Yeah, yeah.
Just one tiny one. To not push our luck, but to
We've already
reinforce.
been pushing.
But to reinforce.
Yeah.
Changement 1 and the 2 and the 3, chassé forward, plié fourth, coupé, double pirouette, wouldn't that be nice? 2 fourth, step back and close. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the tendu, plié en dedans, close fifth. One more changement. No, you're where you need to be. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6. 2 4th, step back and close. So once again, it's like a tombé, but now you're just going to a 4th before you step back and close. 1 and a 2 and a 3, tendu front to your 4th, en dedans, close 5th. 3 changements, a chassé. Croisé front.
So, okay.
And 4th, and it would be nice to aim for a double that lands in 4th. And that landing in 4th wants exactly to feel like a hybrid between your tombé we just did and the opening into a Russian temps-lié we just did, because it's kind of exactly the same. Then step back and close out of your 4th. Then you have 3 changements. Tendu croisé front, plié 4th, en dedans closes in 5th. Turns are in coupé. It would be nice to aim for more than just a single.
So when it finishes 4th,
yeah, just step right onto
it. Just comes.
No, you're stepping. This time you're stepping over. There we go. But there's a tendu front and close 5th.
So here.
There, exactly. Now you have 3 changements. Tendu croisé 4th, en dedans close 5th. You're ready for the other side.
That's all it is.
It's all it is. You're absolutely correct.
Okay.
Are we good to mark this?
Yeah.
Let's see if the tune works, because I really want to give you time to not panic into a attempted double pirouette on the oar and on the dong. Plié, go. 4th step back. Tendu, plié, en dedans. Is that making sense? We could make it slower if you wanted to.
No, I think it's.
I think so too. If you just syncopate your preparation without compromising on your tendu back before you plié.
Okay.
Okay.
And you said these are coupes.
Coupes, but it would be nice to aim for double.
Okay.
With calm elbows, just being aware of where your weight needs to go to land in your next position. Here we go. Yep. Yep. I'm not going to jinx it. That was pretty good. Just make sure you don't drop your arms into your en dedans pirouette.
Yeah, that last one I just.
Yeah, there was just a little bit of panic setting in.
Definitely.
But other than that, actually, that is exactly where we would like to be. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope your calves are not killing you too much, and I will be seeing you tomorrow.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.